All right, what's going on, everybody? I'm going to go ahead and unshare my screen. So what I want to do really quick is I just want to go over how the platform works, how you can take trades live with me and any of the other educators that teach binary options and HFX trading. So it's very, very simple. Over here on the left-hand side is all the different currency pairs that we can trade on any given night. So just make sure that you know which currency pair that we are focusing on, that we are seeing the entry on, and make sure you have the right one selected. So right now I have Euro USD selected. So if I was on a session and I was like, guys, let's take a trade on Euro USD, you would want to make sure that you have Euro USD selected. Now, over here on the right-hand side, there's a couple different options. Basically, everything on the right-hand side has to do with time, because the objective during our sessions is to predict where the market's going to go in a certain amount of time. So I usually by default select 3 minutes. That's normally the time that I use for my trades. So if you ever follow me or you're on any of my sessions, it's safe to say that normally I'm going to be taking a 3-minute trade. Now, there are two options. There's a call option, there's a put option. Call means you believe that it's going to go up. Put means you believe it's going to go down. Now, I will let you guys know whether I want to go in for a call or I want to go in for a put. The number in the middle, guys, is the number that I call out. So I will usually call out the last 3 numbers in the currency pair that I want to trade. So hypothetically, I'm going to basically look for a trade setup right now live and show you guys how it works. So you can have access to this. And actually on USDJPY right now, there is a trade. So I'm gonna take this trade right now just to be in a trade so I can show you. So I just did a put. What I just told the platform is that I believe now in 3 minutes on USDJPY that price is going to be lower than where it's at right now. Now the reason why I took that trade is because I have a down arrow on the hourglass with IM Mastery Academy. So when you get started, you can have access to my strategy. It's very, very simple. If you see a down arrow, you press the put button. If you see an up arrow, you press the call button. Now, I just saw the arrow, so I pressed put. I didn't do any further analysis than that. It was a very, very just simple reaction to my strategy. But look what's going on right now. I got in here and price is right here. As long as price stays under my line, when it crosses the dotted red line, I will receive my payout. Now, I go through my strategy and I teach you guys how you can get better results from learning the strategy itself. But by just knowing and having IM Mastery Academy, you can just take the up arrows, the down arrows, and still receive good trade setups. So it's very, very simple. If you can see an up arrow or a down arrow, you can take the trade. Since we saw that down arrow, we took the trade. Now, right now, it's giving an up arrow, but I'm in a put right now. So I'm not going to take, obviously, the call because I would like my put to clear, to go through before moving on to the next trade. But on any given session, guys, I will let you know the currency pair, I will let you know the time, and I will let you know whether we're going in for a call or a put. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking to yourself, this looks really, really easy. Well, truth be told, guys, this is very, very easy. I mean, I made this software, I made this strategy, and I try to make it as simple as possible for everyone to be able to learn. So basically down here on the bottom, it lets you know which currency pair you got in at, it lets you know your strike price, and it lets you know your expiry price. So I got in here, price is right here, I did a put, which is basically saying, hey, it's gonna go down. I started at this time and it expires at this time. I risked $1,000 and I'm gonna have a payout of $1,700, guys, in 3 total minutes. My trade is expiring now here in 2 seconds. As soon as it crosses, you see the green bubble right there. That means you have cleared the trade. So that is how you use the platform. And that is how you use my strategy. It is very, very simple, guys. You click Cashtrap, you look for the trade. Once you find the trade, you can follow just the arrows, guys, and go about 6, 7 out of 10. Once you learn my strategy, after you watch a couple sessions, you can increase those odds to 8, 9 out of 10. So let's see if there is any other trade setups that we could take really quick. So we cleared one. We're about 5 minutes in right now, total of me just trying to show you guys how this works and stuff like that. Let's just see really quick if I can find another entry. So when you use Cashtrap, guys, all you really want to do is click Cashtrap. If a trade pops up, that means there's an opportunity there. If nothing pops up, that means that there's no opportunity there. So right now, again, on USDJPY, we can take a put. So let's go on for 3 minutes. Take a 3-minute put. Now, I took that because I have the down arrow on USDJPY. Let's take this one step further and let me kind of teach you guys how to kind of increase your odds. So when you're looking at my strategy, it comes down to a points system. An arrow is 3 points. If you have 3 points, it's a good trade setup. It's not a great trade setup. It's not an amazing trade setup. 3 points is a good trade setup. 4 points is a great trade setup. 5 points is an amazing trade setup. So you cannot take a trade unless you have 3 points. And like I said, an arrow is 3. So right now, we just have, a good trade setup. So, like I said, I'm in on USDJPY. It is kind of fluctuating right now. We obviously know that the market likes to move in waves. It's not always going to move in the same direction. But it was called out at 217 about, from 212 to 217. Looks like, yeah, 212 to 217, somewhere in that area, it wanted you to take that trade. So looks like 214 was right here is the highest point on the platform that we could have taken. I took it at 212. We are in profit again. Guys, I mean, this truly is how easy it can be. So, what I try to tell everybody is, only risk 1 to 5% of your account per trade. Don't over leverage, just because this can give you good trade setups, give you kind of the answers to what trades to take. Don't get greedy. Don't think that every single trade is going to win, because that's just not the case. So right now we have about 50 seconds left, and you guys can see where I got in at. You can see where price is, and you can see where the expiration is. Now, you can see where the arrow came in. You can see where price is. So it's in profit. It went the right way. This is the second trade now. And, literally, I don't know, 7 minutes, guys. So, you can use Cashtrap all day long. So whenever you want to trade, you can trade. So trade's about to expire here now in about 10 seconds. You can also see the clock over here, the time. It lets you know what time it is, and then this lets you know where you're at for expiration. So boom, just cleared that trade, guys, 2 for 2. But that's how the platform works. That's how Cashtrap works. And that is how live sessions work. So get back to the person that invited you on here, get an account set up, trade with us, guys. Let's have some fun. Welcome to Team Ambition, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the calls.